It was cool. We got a chance to hoop, spend time together, and we still got a lot of work to do, but I hate it for anybody who show up to media day and say what up for the first time and not know nobody.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a deep dive into a fascinating topic that's been the talk of the NBA town. Why Chris Paul will make NBA history. In the ever-dynamic world of professional basketball, the Golden State Warriors have made a move that could redefine their destiny, and we're here to break it all down for you. The Golden State Warriors are no strangers to drama, and the past off-season was no exception. As the dust settled on their championship-winning days, uncertainty loomed large. Draymond Green, the fiery heart and soul of the team, indirectly hinted at the possibility of leaving the Warriors. And then there was Jordan Poole, a rising star in his own right, facing his challengers. The writing was on the wall. This year's Warriors were a far cry from the championship caliber squad that had once conquered the NBA. And then came the twist in the narrative, the Warriors' blockbuster trade for Chris Paul. This was a move that raised eyebrows across the league. Why? Well, because for years, Chris Paul was a fierce rival of the Warriors. He was the orchestrator of the offense for the Houston Rockets, and his battle with the Golden State Warriors nothing short of legendary. But as they say, respect often blossoms from intense competition. Draymond Green, known for his candidness, didn't mince words when asked about his feelings towards Chris Paul. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's an 11, he said, admitting his strong dislike for the man. But beneath that intense rivalry, there was also mutual respect. It's a sentiment that often brews when two forces clash on the basketball court, competing with every ounce of their being. What makes Chris Paul's arrival even more intriguing is the role he'll play in his new-look Warriors team. Unlike the stint with the Houston Rockets, where he and James Harden were the focal points of the offense, this time he's here to complement the Warriors' dynamic roster. He's not being plugged into a system built around him. Instead, he's here to adapt and thrive in a new role. It's a challenge that seasoned players like Chris Paul often embrace. During the recent media day, something interesting happened. Draymond Green, known for his fierce competitiveness, expressed his profound respect for Chris Paul's basketball IQ. These conversations about the game, the strategies and the tactics have been collaborative and positive. It's a good sign, an olive branch extended in the direction of harmony. Could this be a turning point? Can these two players who've clashed on the court find a way to work together for the greater good of the team? Another question in everyone's mind was whether Chris Paul would be willing to come off the bench if needed. This is a crucial question, especially for a player of Chris Paul's stature and experience. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, a player with an illustrious career. But his response was music to Warriors fans' ears. He mentioned that he's all about winning. He's willing to do whatever it takes to help them succeed. It's a statement that echoes the sentiments of a true competitor, a player whose primary focus is victory. And just when we thought we'd seen it all, Coach Steve Kerr dropped a bombshell. Klay Thompson, the sharpshooting guard who's made a name for himself as one of the best shooters in the league, is set to play the power forward position. That's right, Klay Thompson, the man famous for his ability to sink three-pointers from seemingly impossible distances, will now be tasked with guarding opposing power forwards. Klay Thompson at power forward, Andrew Wiggins at small forward, Stephen Curry at shooting guard, and Chris Paul at point guard. It's a small ball lineup with the potential to shake things up in the NBA. The dynamics are changing, and the Warriors are exploring uncharted territory. Now you might be wondering, can this lineup work? Is it sustainable? Will Klay Thompson, who hasn't necessarily been known for his defense since his return from injury, be able to hold his own as a power forward? The truth is, this is a bold experiment, and like all experiments, there's an element of risk involved. But sometimes taking risks can yield great rewards. Small ball has become a popular strategy in today's NBA. It involves deploying a lineup with shorter, more agile players to gain speed advantage and stretch the floor. This style of play is a stark contrast to the traditional big man-dominated basketball of the past. Teams have realized that small ball can be incredibly effective, especially when facing opponents who also employ small ball tactics. The Golden State Warriors, famous for their death lineup featuring Draymond Green at center, are no strangers to small ball. They've experienced its success firsthand. So let's delve deeper into this lineup. Klay Thompson is a phenomenal shooter, and his ability to stretch the floor is invaluable. He's also known for his basketball IQ, so there's a strong chance he'll adapt well to the power forward position. Andrew Wiggins, with his athleticism and versatility, can excel at small forward. Stephen Curry, the maestro behind the three-point revolution, is a natural fit at shooting guard. And then there's Chris Paul, a seasoned point guard with exceptional court vision and playmaking abilities. The dynamics of this lineup are intriguing. Klay Thompson's shooting threat will force opponents to stretch their defense. This could open up opportunities for Stephen Curry, who's a master at capitalizing on even the tiniest gaps in the defense. Chris Paul's ability to control the tempo of the game and set up his teammates for easy baskets will be invaluable. And Andrew Wiggins, with his athleticism and defensive prowess, can help lock down opponents on the other end of the court. One of the most exciting aspects of this lineup is its potential for historical significance. If it works, it could draw comparisons to other iconic small ball lineups in NBA history. For example, the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns, led by Steve Nash and Amare Stoudemire, revolutionized the game with their up-tempo, fast-paced style. The Hamptons 5 lineup of Golden State Warriors, featuring Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, and Andrea Iguodala, was another small ball masterpiece that dominated the league. The potential for Klay Thompson-anchored lineup to join these historic ranks is an exciting prospect. The success of this lineup will heavily depend on teamwork and flexibility. All players must adapt to their new roles and work seamlessly together. It's not just about individual skills, it's about synergy. It's about understanding each other's movements and tendencies on the court, so every player is in the right place at the right time. This lineup's effectiveness will also rely on the Warriors' ability to defend effectively, switch on pick and rolls, and create turnovers. What about Draymond Green? We can't overlook his importance in the Warriors' system. He's a defensive powerhouse, a vocal leader, and the heartbeat of the team. However, to start the season, Draymond Green might be sidelined due to injury. In his absence, the Warriors will rely on Kevin Looney as a starting center. This adjustment will impact the team's defensive schemes and its ability to switch and defend against various opponents. The Warriors will face their share of challenges in the early part of the season. At the end of the day, this lineup experiment is a calculated risk. It's a daring move, and the outcome remains uncertain. The Warriors are venturing into unknown territory, pushing the boundaries of what's possible on the basketball court. It's a testament to their commitment to winning and their willingness to adapt. From Chris Paul's perspective, this move is a chance to prove that he's not just a fierce competitor, but a team player, willing to adapt to any situation. Chris Paul is no stranger to change. He's played for multiple teams throughout his career, and he's adjusted to different systems and styles of play. Now, he faces a challenge in adapting to a Warriors team with a unique starting lineup. He knows that to win a championship, sacrifices must be made, and he's willing to make them. One aspect to consider is Chris Paul's age. At the age of 38, he's no longer the young, spry point guard he once was. Managing his minutes and reducing the wear and tear on his body is crucial for his longevity in the league. Coming off the bench could help achieve the goal. While the allure of starting is strong, Chris Paul's focus is on winning. If he can be more effective in the six-man role, it's a role he's willing to embrace. This situation brings to mind a parallel with another Warriors player, Andrea Iguodala. In the 2015-16 season, Steve Kerr made a bold decision. He asked Andrea Iguodala, a versatile small forward, to come off the bench. It was a sacrifice and it paid off tremendously. Iguodala's ability and willingness to embrace this role allowed the Warriors to unlock a new level of success. Iguodala went on to win the NBA Finals MVP that year, a testament to the impact he could have coming off the bench. Chris Paul, with his experience and skill set, could potentially have a similar impact. In summary, the arrival of Chris Paul and the unique lineup signals a new era for the Golden State Warriors, emphasizing the importance of teamwork, adaptability, and an unwavering commitment to success. The Warriors are poised to redefine their legacy and, if successful, could etch their story into the annals of NBA history as a team unafraid of change. Share your thoughts in the comments. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.